Good morning. If you're watching this, it may be morning or afternoon where you're at. I'm Mr. Dutton, and what I've got here is I've got the assignment for Astronomy 101 for the summer program. And if you're taking this, you probably need to get credit for astronomy in the spring semester. And it's set up very easily. There are 6 different assignments. The first one is where what you do is you go to the packet that's been given to you. There's a section here which was a PowerPoint in the classroom. It has information on stars, and there are several pages of this. The different slides are numbered. Read through the slides, learn the information. You will be provided a set of questions, and the questions will be based on the PowerPoint slide. Fill that out and give it to the person who's grading it. Now what you're going to have is you're going to have a set of questions on stars. You can have a set of questions on basically how stars age, and they all come off this PowerPoint here. So there's 2 assignments off this PowerPoint. Then after you complete that and you turn both of those sets of questions into the grader, what you would do is you'll have one on galaxies. The same thing is there. There's a PowerPoint presentation on galaxies. Complete that and answer the questions and turn it into the person who's grading the assignment. Okay. Then after you do that, there's a PowerPoint which deals with the space race. Now, I was born in 1953. I'm currently 66 years old. I remember the space race very well. I remember when Sputnik flew over, the Russians were ahead. We had a very concentrated effort in the 1960s and 1970s, especially in the 1960s, to get to the moon first. And so there's a push for math and science. There have been a lot of inventions that have come out of the space race. Go through the PowerPoint that deals with the space race, part 1. There is a set of questions for that. Complete those and turn those into the person who's grading it. Go to the space race, part 2, complete that, and turn it to the person who is grading it. Now, after that, there's a requirement to identify some astronauts. What I ask you to do is identify and give information, biographical information, and the contribution of 5 United States astronauts and 2 foreign country astronauts. So you'll need to have a total of 7 astronauts. Go through, identify where they're from, when they were born, what their background and education was, what country they were from, if they're a U.S. astronaut, if they're a cosmonaut, if they're Italian or Brazilian. If you research it, it's amazing. There have been hundreds of people that have flown into space. In the United States, we call it astronauts. In Russia, they call it cosmonauts. As you go through that, identifying 7 people of your choice, 5 of them American, 2 of them foreigners. You can pick whatever race, whatever gender you want, and make a little Google slide presentation out of that and give that to the grader. Once you've completed all that and you've met all 6 assignments, remember the first 2 deal with stars and the death of stars. The third one deals with galaxies and nebula and the formation of galaxies. The 4th and 5th one deal with the space race, and the 6th assignment deals with doing a report on astronauts. Once you've accomplished that and turned all that into the grader, you should be able to get credit for the class. I wish you well if you're in my class this year. I thank you very much for being there. I really enjoyed having you. Good luck in the future, and go Wildcats.